video was originally recorded spring 2017 during the ongoing Force for Good class series. Don't miss the 2019 Force for Good class series beginning again in October, both online and in person from Tibet House US in New York City.
Okay. First I do another chanting, refuge and mind of enlightenment. Lama la japsu chevu sanje la japsu chevu chula japsu chevu kendu la japsu chevu o lama la japsu chevu sanje la japsu chevu chula japsu chevu kendu la japsu chevu lama la japsu chevu sanje la japsu chevu Chula japsu che wo gen de la japsu che o sanje che don so je chonam la chanchu bardo tani japsu che agi chin so jibe sonam gen do la penchire sanje Umbara isho sanje chudan soje chonam la chanchu bardo tani japsu je tagi chin so jibe sonam je dola penchire sanje rumba sho sanje chudan soje chonam la chanchu bardo tani japsu je Taki chinso gibe sonam ji rola penchire sanje rumba sho sa shi pyoji chungshi medo cham rira linshi ninde genpa di sanje shindu mikde uwa yi dogu namda shinla chubara Yidam Guru Radna Menla Kam Niryadayami. Which I did the chant is first is refuge to Guru, refuge to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. I repeat 3 times. I recite 3 times. Then second one is mind of enlightenment. It's called Bodhi mind. Yeah, I visualize the mind of enlightenment like that. That's the symbolize of the motivation of teaching. Whatever we do, body, physical bodies and speech and mind, we have to control by the motivation. That's why we did this body, mind and refuge, like that. Before the teaching, I would like to do silent meditation for several minutes. Is okay? Silent meditation? Yeah? Doing the meditation, we have to think our own breathing in and out, in and out. Normally, not too long and not too short. It's normal way. Seven times or 14 times or 21 times, like that, yeah. Don't too close eyes, don't too open the eyes. Just stay very gentle. 다 곰디 잡아 디기 셈바디 추다 마손나 당마도와 추 짱마 당마 serbureji soşayores tumbudavuchi
because of the meditation that our mind purified like a distilled water.
곰 가시기 셈 코랑갈 검적이래스
Some meditations is meditating only on mind.
다 제장 셈기 니주셔야디 개침불차디오레스
It signifies that to know, it signifies that we have to know the nature of our minds.
개세침부 시월하기 샨디 대화로와 샨디 대화가 송요레스 준준나라
Shantideva has told in the text known as Chunju.
준주 인지 교고다 준주
That is actually the motivations of one's attitudes.
가르송 요르세나 주 나네 주 시행고를 주 나네 쪼우디 시행고를 개체슈디 시행고를 송요레스
To practice dharma or religious, the most important things to know is
주 쪼우 망부요레스 류기 죄람부터네 주지야다 나기 기제시당 돈 주지야 셈기 삼로탄네 주지야 망부요레스
so there are several ways to practice dharma with use of our body, minds, and speech.
다 된주 나네 개체슈디 셈기 주지야디 개체슈레 송레스
Among them, the most important thing is to practice dharma with the mind.
다디 가르세 디 하마고나 셈기 상wen네 주죠레스 셈 코랑기 nenga 주어레스 셈 nenga기 셈기 조당 nenga디 하고 그래스 셈기 내주
We could not do that, and there is a certain significance secret of mind itself, so we have to know that.
델라야 셈기 아니 셈기 랑신세나 ngo세나 같이 라고요레스
And that is we call the nature or the identification of mind.
델라니요레스
And there's two ways to explanations.
셈기 된담기 니주지 랑신지 셈기 아니 군조비 랑신지 그리니요레스
And there's two types of nature of mind. That one is the appearance nature, and another one is the real nature of mind.
군조비세디
Appearance.
아
Appearance. It's just
말에
unnatural.
군조비세디다 니주 망부 수 초돔 저
Yes, there's compositions of different types of structure or qualities. That is the compositions actually composed.
same ultimate nature of mind and conventional nature of mind. Yeah, the two. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. This one. Okay. 다 다당 아주 셈기 계제디 셰디 셈기 conventional nature of mind 걸 share history.
So today we are talking about nature of the conventional nature of mind.
군조비들다. This one.
Yeah.
Say sabe. Da karesena sem singedi 야구 내주디 야구 하 먹어나 아니 나라도 대화 되고 요래 동해 되고 요 말에 다 대화 되바다 동해 미도 바디 나라도 랑신이 좋아 랑신이 다 랑신 다가라 되그래 마도 아니 야게도 좋고 말이었어.
If we could not able to identify the exact state of our mind, then many of us are willing to have happiness and not willing to have the unhappiness, but we won't be able to recognize how we will going to improve the state of mind. So in that way, it will be goes like a wasting time. So all of us are willing to have happiness and not wanted any unhappiness. So it's a caution for all of us. All of us require the happiness. We don't want even a tiny kind of unhappiness. Sufferings. So still we don't want the suffering, but we feel that we are having suffering even if we don't want.
대화 되고 요래데 대화 때 되고 요래데 되바 나신지게 용고 요래에서 용하고 싫어리스.
All of us needs and willing to have happiness, but we feel it's very difficult to have.
다디 가르레샤 따고 그랬어. 다디.
So we need to find out the reasons why
그게 가르레샤
it's
따고
happening such. So we have to find the cause
and condition.
and conditions.
다디 쌤기 내주도 하 먹어야 되길 하디요.
So the thing is that we could not able to identify the state of mind.
미 와. 당아서 쌤기 내주도 하고 가야 돼. 내가 즉 될 투디요.
So that is the main significance of knowing the state of mind.
좀 된데기 아니 도망부 나를 쌤기 거를 수망부 송요레스.
Lord Buddha has described in many texts regarding the minds.
다 달마파타 세죠레스. 달마파타 세지.
There was a scholar named Dharmapada.
다 달마파타 나를 직 내가 잡고지 송요레스.
And there's one of very important significance has described by Dharmapada
쌤기 거
about mind.
쌤바디 기부 주나 아니 쌤바디 기부 주나 대 꿀롱도 제네 로 대 꿀롱도 제네 아니 류기 졸람 키다 야보 아니 나기 계제셔다 야보 쌤기 삼로 땅다 야보 용거래 예송요레스.
If we felt happiness in our mind, and because of that, it leads to motivate the positive way of body's expressions as well as the speech expressions too.
류지 나지 예스 반드는 저 주디도 류나 예스 주링이 나디 구도 말라다.
Body, speech, and mind.
어들 기부 디들 야보용 그래스.
So all this will be become comfortable because of having peaceful and happiness in mind.
쌤디 기부 메나
If the mind is not happy,
Tene Luigi Kunju Kida Nani Gije Sheda Semki Samlo Tantandia Yakope Tungi Rashi Chayas.
And then it will going to lead the way of the expressions of body, speech, and mind. All three will feel uncomfortable and will suffer.
제가 당부될라야 미 ngama del라 대화 연구하래. 치마 del라 동해 연구하래.
So here we came to two different kinds of persons. The first one is happy, and the second one is unhappy or having a suffering.
마음발에 대화 도구요래. 치마 del라 마음발 동해 도구요래.
And
다다 대화 ngama del라 다다 대화 톱 치마 del라 다다 동해 톱 마세. 마음발이나 양 ngama del라 아니 대화 톱 치마 del라 아니 동해 톱
so in the future too, the first persons will remain happy, and the second person will in future too they will continue with suffering.
딜라 아니 좀 전에 코로나 제슈베 qabla 루규지 종어래.
And that also the Lord Buddha himself was alive at that time. There was a small history too.
녜유레스 녜유
There's a town called Nyeyu.
녜유 드르베
Sajamingwa.
사자명래.
Yeah,
자가 민글라싱메베.
That's in India.
인디아 녜유 좀 전에 로망부 망슈 슈스 사자드레스.
So that place is the place where the Lord Buddha has stayed maximum times.
로망슈 슈스들다. 와.
The maximum years he spent on that place.
델레야 통바델 미 랑가간로 미교분이 요래.
And in that place there was two poor persons.
안드레. 다 교분이디 아니 찍좀데들 대바요래.
And out of those two peoples, one of them is very much devoted to the Lord Buddha.
찍디 좀데들 대바요 말해.
Another one is he's not believing to the Lord Buddha.
코란이 조고 참부 시부래.
But then those two peoples are a friend.
다 이마지 미 좀데들 가게 미지어와.
So one day, the one who is believe and devoting to the Lord Buddha,
좀데들 대바다고 제 고라데 대인데 미 행동 좋아할 대진 좀데들 대바다고 곰데 대대 있어와.
and he was sitting underneath of a tree and meditating and thinking about the Lord Buddha,
대바다고 곰데
devoting and believing to Lord Buddha.
미 행동들 내배 하지어와. 행동들 내배 하지어와. 행동들 내되게 하지어와.
And then there was
신길 하지.
actually
스피리트란
a kind of spirit which is staying on that tree.
거기 가다 주. 아니 근데라고 전에
He also felt happy.
전에 전에 거기 니마 잡으지 행동대월 dim나 줘봐. 니마 봐 두고 봐. 니마 봐 두도 dim나디 봐 예 두고 봐. US 얘기를 봐. 이 마여지 dim나 니마 봐 돈에 dim나디 랑자 거기 월 this stadiares.
And he was felt happy, and because of that, usually there is a relative motion between the trees and its shadow. When sun goes to the west, then the shadow will automatically move towards the opposite side. But in that case, because of that, spirit was happy, and the shadow which is covered on that person remains same, even the sun moves towards the west.
dim나디 코마당 냐 심팅 그 쉐르.
It looks like that the
행동 dim나디.
shadow of that tree has retained him at the same positions where he was.
얌제르지르 왔어.
It's kind of exclamation thing actually.
나 미치고디 좀제들 대바명에 저어 왔어.
The another person who is not devoting and not believe in Lord Buddha,
그 랑가지간 로데요.
and he was walking on a rod,
랑가간 로데 랑가간에 딱 거리지는 번 로데요.
and
가두기야.
on the rod he just constantly met with one of the horse carrier vehicles.
그 딱 거리디 그 지니 그 세셔. 진과도 진 세셔.
And then that horse carrier car got accident with him, and he was killed by cutting his neck,
종을 따고
and he was passed away.
다디지디 다디에도 미드도 아케도 미드 군인이 조고 참분이데 찍드레스 제수 찍드레스 종소 찍드레스 제수 얌젠라스 계제 주거든.
And on that time, the other villagers, the people around, are feeling kind of strange. These two peoples are very long-time friends, and they spend mostly together. But at the end, the situations become totally different, and it's kind of something strange. And they are gossiping each other.
딱 거저 파주 삼로 땅 마신 좀 되게 잘 들어도와.
And then finally, all of those become just exclamations, and then feel strange. And then finally, they went to the Lord Buddha.
맞더래. 근데 좀 되게 찍디 송으래. 근데 담아봐도 찍디 뒤뒤 송으래. 찍디.
And in that time, the Lord Buddha has told the words that we have already discussed, has said by Lord Buddha to Dharmapada.
간시 이니 랍다에 매서 야나 제자로 델라디 대화토 지마 요와 민주시스 간시 이니 랍 독베스 매서 야나 제자 델라디 둥에톱 아니 싱데 고어잡아 신스 다데 쇼로가 니 송요레스 찍지.
So there is a kind of poet stanza, two stanza has told by Lord Buddha at that time, and the meaning is the instinct, the situations of these two friends. One is he's staying under the tree, and then still he's covered by the shadow. Even the sun is going to that directions. But another one is just walking around the road and come across accident with the horse carrying car, and these two situations happened that include in these two stanzas told by Lord Buddha.
다 나가나시 야 중심바제 중으래.
And another history is also there.
덤바 좀 되게 마용을.
Before Lord Buddha,
상계 요송 패찬. 디버루들래.
there was another enlightened
Kashyapa. Buddha Kashyapa.
Buddha Kashyapa has already passed, and Lord Buddha was not arrived at that in between these two.
But did you choose that is net?
At that time, there was Dharma was existing at that time.
That did you meet Mini Chungri?
Again, there was two person.
The Langa Gala, Dumba Kuji Shire.
On the road, there was mud-made image of Lord Buddha statue.
Dumba Kashyapa.
It's a statue of Kashyapa Buddha.
Oh, Langa Chava Jadeorwa.
And in the
Chava Jadeore.
there was raining.
The Miji Yore.
The one person
Somebody does Chula Panga do somebody.
And when one person come across, and then he thought that now this statue is waiting by the rain.
Call Fierce Kai Majorwa. Call Hango the Papi, Dumba God Shan Roger.
He become just kind of helpless. He could not able to do anything, but he just took off his own slipper and then put it on the top of statue, and then he went away.
That Miji Yor Dichel.
And another person came after that.
오, 저 덤바꿀 한국 샤는 빼랬을지. 한국에 꺼도.
And
한국에
he just felt a very kind of strange, and this is not the way to do. And he just put off that sleeper on top of Buddha statue, and then he just take it off from there. And then he went away. Now, it's a question to all of you, who has met sin and who has met the virtues. Both.
Both? Then some another? Same answer? Same answer? Yeah. You got virtue to talk, but
Yeah, that answer is correct.
They both achieve. They both find the virtue. The debut de la kewachema kuni ni chugi kebuji kewalimbare.
So, as a result, in the next life, both of them are born as the place where the Dharma is practicing. They have become the king of Dharma.
Chugi jebo. Niga gesi nigu equal, they've achieved equal. Rwa, aware. Jeta de jeta kulung la rale ye sangdang ese de zo de page chi number mil tonya zebu da meze de mare. Ani susuge mit tun da chabu de made kai mare. Zo de sem kulung rang la rale aware. Dewa du.
So in the manual, it shows that whatever we are acting or talking it totally depends on the minds, how you're the way of the motivations, how you're thinking. It doesn't depend on the way we are showing.
The motivation ke chambu shibu de or bena zambule shide yuya tunda nga chu chigi ani ngara kyawa chima milu rimbuji thobna sambe jene chu chigi is there is kulo sambu kigures.
So the message is we need to be motivated, a good way of thinking. So by practicing Dharma, and then Dharma for the peace for all the world, and also you can say I'm practicing Dharma to be born as next my life is better and can able to prevail peace.
So
therefore, again, I'm saying that it's very important to identify the state of mind.
That's same thing. The same thing. Law says law, rigpa, shepa said the shigres.
So the mind actually is described as a knowledge, or the intelligent, or the mentality, like that.
Awareness.
This
shepa chig ganga chabi.
So this is actually the compile of all knowledges, combinations of all knowledges.
Pervasive for all mind. Right?
Yeah, pervasive of all, perceive of all knowledge.
This one. That law, rigba, sheba sum.
So the knowledge, intelligent, and intellectual, intelligence.
Rigba,
Awareness.
And sheba?
It's knowledge.
Oh yeah.
All are actually the same meaning.
This one. Oh. Lorishasun twinjik slagoyores.
So that's the similar meaning of the intellectual knowledge and the awareness.
That Lord dinang zo this sewa sing the rigba sing clear and awareness.
And out of them, there is two categories we can say is awareness
two quality.
The the two quality of minds. That's
Two
awareness.
two quality of mind. Right. Selwa says the rigpa said. Selwa rigpa says yours. Selwa says clear.
Two quality of mind, which is one clear, and another is awareness.
What? Da clear said la tongba nyela clear said ji yungure selwa said. Tongba nyela clear said ji selwa se pejo chik tangres.
The clear we can use for the emptiness too. For emptiness we use clear too.
Tanda sheba la clear said dijibu mares korang sheba korang ngola ya rang ngola clear said ji selwa said ji libres.
The clear
Clarity,
in terms of me are using in knowledge is not only for the emptiness, but also it is its own nature of mind.
Clear said. 좀 전에 되게 너 망보 나라 송 요레스.
The Lord Buddha has described in different texts
샘기 랑신 왜 세워레스.
the nature of mind is like illuminating.
왜 세워라. 고 랑신기 백 쪽바 박조 요딩에 되는 말레스. 그 셰바이 랑신.
The real nature of the knowledge is not like contaminated with the different materials.
담바나 가지고 줄라 되자세야 저거 공로세야 저거 나게세 저거 차도세야 저거 되게 용거를 봤어. 셰바.
And actually our mind has mind comes with combinations of like desire, jealous, and then anger,
나게
angers, and using bad words,
나게 라이드 가래. proud,
aggressive or
pride.
proud, feeling proud,
아니 랑진진 세야 저거.
and then selfish,
self cherishing.
self-cherish,
then 당진 세야 저거. self grasping.
self-grasping.
당진. 다 된수 용거래. 된수 여기 고 셰바래 봤어.
And these are coming along with our mind, but these are
Itself, yeah.
looks like nature,
No,
looks like knowledge.
clear was.
It's actually appearing as a clear.
Top standing also the pure member of was.
If we certainly judge with that, it looks like not clear.
Yeah. But its nature is pure. 제가 되자 공도 said 미기웨 셈 줘봐 녀몽베 셈 시그러봐 미기웨 셈 녀몽베 셈 용으로 봤어. 셰바 용으로 봤어. 디코 코파 그 랑시디 세와 인자 아니 방규 요레스.
So the minds which is coming with the desires, jealous, and then aggressive anger, all
the delusion mind.
all are kind of delusion minds, and it is pure. So therefore, we can avoid it.
We can, yeah. We can, right?
We can.
We can avoid it. We can abandonment, yeah. That's why, because of this selva, because of this clear
nature of the.
Sheba di Quran selva mena, Sheba Quran selva mena, ani deja controls to bang menge chadus.
If knowledge is not clear, then we could not able to avoid the jealous and then aggressive anger which is coming with along with that mind, that knowledge is.
딱 아주 다다 셈디 나라도 셈디 녀모 초라 로쳐줘요래. 야 녀모 마임바 초라 로쳐줘요래. 가와로 조이네 니가 초라 가와 조이네 니가 랑시 세와레스.
So the nature of our mind is tendency to go towards the delusion state too, and it going to the delusions towards the delusion too, and also is away from the delusions too. That means our mind is a tendency to move either way. And it's going to either way. Either way, the both are naturally clear. And hence, we can avoid the delusion mind, and we can improve or give progress with the mind which is not mixed up with the delusions and delusions.
This one. So
you got that? That's quite important. You got that point?
This one. So
that's why the Lord Buddha has told that the mind is mind can be illuminated. It's not it's not naturally by delusions.
Delusion
but if we ask about our mind is existed with the delusions, the answer is yes. If we pour a spoon of spoon of soil into the water, and then we can say that the water is unclear. But naturally the water is not impure. And we can separate that. In naturally that is unclear, then we cannot clear that. So if we distill or filter up this water with the leaf or grass or any means, like cloth, piece of cloth, like cotton, and then wool. So with the use of all these materials, or if you filter up this water, then we will get the pure water at the bottom.
Finally, you drink that water, yeah, after filter, yeah. It's same. It's likewise same. Our mind, whatever we anger, attachment, arrogance, or self-cherishing, self-grasping, whatever we have that moment, even that moment itself is nature of clear. If that not a nature of clear, then we cannot avoid or we cannot abandon our delusion mind or our sin mind. You with me? Yes. Yeah. That's the philosophy of mind. One very important philosophy of mind. Nyumong is semdi. Ko sewa sedi ta kotendi kala samotang ta ko yujen sewa singi yores.
Now, if you think about the delusion mind on itself, it has and especially on the clear one, there is two types of clarities.
Yusewas, object.
One is the clarity of the object.
One is subject.
And another is the clarity of the subject.
Otati yujen sewa di ani sewa se sheba dilaya. Yu sewa the yujen sewa nigi nangne yujen sewa se de kowa di 다 sheba kanla kuwa di sheba kanti mo kanti ne semba sheba di gewa kon rugu yonanda sheba di lungma ten lo rugu yonanda sheba di migewal rugu yonanda sheba di yu sewa di yujin sewa ni yujin sewa sengi sheba yinze kangala da samlo tang kores.
So out of these two, the clarity of objective and clarity of subjective, the clarity of subjective is the
sheba kangal kyabdeota
is generalized on the knowledges.
Pervis gewat
Knowledge is pervasive, whether it's going to
virtues
or
non-virtues,
sin or the non-virtues. So
neutral
all neutrals, we have to think on the clarity of the subjective.
the subject that dil sheba se zo chik diris sheba said.
So that is the most important points that we have to think on.
That digala yanjo rigba se chores.
And then on top of that, there is awareness.
Awareness, yeah. Sheba singedela rigba se digi ta yu jerung yu khari ineya pa yu khari ineya nang tuyech nuba yores.
All the knowledges needs awareness, and that is the
consciousness, all consciousness.
All consciousness, yeah, okay. All consciousness have
rigba, so
the subjective of the clarities.
Awareness.
Awareness.
You carry in it ever chituaris, chituya nuba yores.
So the consciousness has the ability to get the awareness.
Awareness, yeah.
Of the subject.
But not takwa zingi or was. Takwa zingiris. Tunge zingir was.
And we are grasping the permanent and suffering.
Mitawaji in a takwa zingir was.
And if anything is impermanent, will grasping as a permanent.
Permanent, that the ever chitugre, come mitakwa.
And since he is having an ability to identify the impermanent, so he can't grasp that as the permanent too.
Impermanent
because he has the ability to see the impermanent and the permanent.
Self-grasping your was. Self-grasping the self-tapet shivuji inherently shivuji or was.
Yeah, many are having a self-grasping attitudes. He is grasping himself or the self is with a very strong opinions.
That zingi or the ine ko ta meba
he's doing that, but then in nutshell, he is having ability to identify there is no self. In the future, he can get the abilities to identify it, or to identify there is no self at all.
Selflessness.
Selflessness, yeah. So, any knowledge needs to have a power or the ability to see the clarity. Now we can say something is
ignorance.
Ignorance. Okay. The
ignorance itself.
The ignorance itself has the ability to see the awareness, to see the clarity.
Quality of awareness.
So the ignorance, if says ignorance is awareness, the question is then yeah, we can accept it.
Self-grasping is awareness? Yes or no? Self-grasping consciousness is awareness or not awareness? No. Why? Now we are debating. Now we can debate. This is the very big topic of debate.
Well, it's reflective, isn't it? So I'm going to say, in a sense, it is. Because to know that you have a self, you need to be able to think about what it is you are. So, yes, until you dig deeper.
Yes, awareness?
And until you dig deeper and you see what you're thinking about, like what parts you have inside you, until you keep doing that.
Present moment. Present moment is not awareness.
Present moment?
Yeah, your answer is
right now.
Future awareness, not present.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, your answer is future awareness, not present.
Well, it has
That
to all
is-
be in the present.
Now I am asking second question: is not present awareness, present moment of awareness?
I don't really think it can be ascribed to a particular moment.
Yeah.
I mean, if you try to create a narrative for yourself, it could be past or future, but if I think, oh my God, I have a name, I unpack so much from present and the future at the same time. Like, I'm thinking I'm going to exist later, which may or may not be true, but I just give myself an entire identity when I remind myself that. Anybody here ever just remember that they have a name and that they exist? Because it's easy to forget that.
No, I'm asking you, self-grasping
Yes?
is present moment of awareness.
When you first
Yes or
realize
no?
it, yes.
That's it. Yes or no?
Fine, yes.
Okay, why?
Because you need to be aware to know that you're grasping anything. And once you're there, and you're always going to be grasping something at some point.
How that awareness? How that can be awareness?
Well, it's the only way the mind can work. The mind has to be on something at some point, and we're always concerned about ourselves in some way, shape, or form. So,
Then your compassion is awareness?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
How?
Do you want it or? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes. How?
These are all moments of awareness.
Awareness.
Yes, but some are diluted awareness.
Compassion. If one person compassion to one animal, that getting suffering, he compassion for that animal, then he wish to away from that suffering at right way. But animal itself is suffering, he has to experience continually. But how his compassion is awareness, his animal suffering continually is not away from the suffering, but that person he wished to have stopped the suffering right away, he wished that. Then how that can be awareness?
They're diluted. They're different states of mind.
Yes.
They are
Both are awareness.
both are
Awareness.
Both have two natures.
Yes.
The pure nature that you were talking about earlier.
Yes.
And then
Second one, yeah.
that diluted nature that is polluted with either the perception of suffering from the
Yes,
animal's
yes.
perspective or the perception of compassion from the
Animal.
Compassionate one's perspective.
Yes. The compassion itself is awareness.
It's a No, it's not the clear light awareness. It's
If that awareness, then this animal should happen suffering away from right away?
no.
No, yes. But compassion itself wish to have stopped the right away, yeah?
Yes.
Then if not possible, what he wish,
Right.
then how that compassion can awareness?
It can motivate action.
Itself is awareness for object or non-object?
It's for the
Object. Which object?
himself. He has an,
Other animal. Animal is his object,
he has,
yeah?
he has compassion for the animal.
Animal.
But
Or
the
animal
awareness
is object
is-
of the compassion. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, how that our awareness, compassion itself is, how the compassion itself is awareness.
Does anybody else want to?
That's the debate. That's the debate.
How is the compassion?
Compassion is awareness.
Yeah.
If you understanding clearly, you see my cup in the chair, the table, yeah? No doubt, it is, you understand it. That moment of consciousness is awareness. It's very easy to say. Yeah, I saw, that is existence, that I saw whatever exists on the table, I saw right away. That's it, yeah, is awareness. Easy to give answer, yeah. But self-grasping and also grasping of permanent or compassions, these consciousness are difficult to think how to that awareness. That it has a true quality of the consciousness, clarity and awareness. Now itself has clearly no doubt, yeah, but how that it has quality of the awareness, yeah.
If you think about a moment of awareness, you have awareness before you attach a label to anything. Then you're aware of something, but you have not defined what you're aware of. That seems to me awareness. Once you give a label to it, then you're projecting something onto it. So that I don't think is awareness anymore. If you call something self-grasping, then you're aware of something, but then you call it self.
It's covered, yeah.
Yes.
It's covered. It's covered to the awareness, yeah.
Seems like it, yes.
It seems like covered to awareness. Then if that covered to awareness, how that can say awareness? It has not awareness. It has not awareness.
Does
it has
the cover
not
to
quality
awareness
of
have awareness?
It
Is that your
has
question?
not quality of awareness because it's covered, yeah.
So
It diluted, yeah.
The moment you realize about it, it became awareness.
How?
Covered, but as you realize, it's self-grasping. So it's no more cover.
No more cover.
Yeah.
How? Yes.
The
That's the answer. Yes.
The moment you realize.
Go more further. Yes.
For example, some emotion, negative emotion, come to mind, and the moment you realize that emotion or state of mind, it's awareness, like clear everything away. So it's already awareness. Again, back.
Your name, please. David. Yeah. David say it is not awareness because it's covered. Yeah. You say it covered is it is cover, but it's still it is awareness. Yeah. Now still awareness.
While you realizing that.
When you realizing.
Yeah.
Now your answer is future awareness. Yeah.
Not future, present.
How this present? Yes.
As you present moment awareness of self-egoistic, self-grasping, the present moment it's liberated, and the present moment you're in state of rikpa, it's
Yes.
already clear away.
Awareness. Yeah. awareness is very important to know quality of the consciousness. If we don't know that, then very difficult to increasing our meditation stage, you know. Yeah, that's the very important to know. You have answer?
I have a thought, Rinpoche. If someone has compassion for an animal, but yet the animal's suffering does not get
Stop.
removed,
Yeah, no move, yeah.
then wouldn't they be planting a seed that could come to fruition in the future? And therefore, they are in touch with their Buddha nature if they have compassion.
Buddha nature for animal or
No,
Buddha
their
nature?
own, if they have compassion.
Compassion person one.
Yes.
Yeah, he has a Buddha nature. Is related to that Buddha nature?
A link
Compassion,
to the Buddha nature?
compassion is related to his own Buddha nature?
I would think so.
How? That's very, very deep answer. We have to give more detail. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Have to go more detail on that. yes.
How it's linked, I don't know, but if it makes the person feel better and more powerful in a good way and peaceful, isn't that Buddha nature?
Peace itself is not Buddha nature.
Uh-huh.
Buddha nature is more part of the clarity.
Well, isn't it clarity that the
Not
compassionate...
awareness part, is clarity part.
Okay, let me just finish my thought.
Yes.
Isn't the awareness that the animal is suffering, doesn't that have some quality of clarity?
It has quality of clarity, yes. Yes,
Thank you.
of course. Very like dual relation, you know, dual relation. Awareness, Buddha natures, and clarity of subject clarity. These three is very relativities, each other. Very deep relation. Yes. Yes, very close, very close. Yes.
Some schools differentiate. Some people differentiate Rigpa and Sem. Rig and Sem. Rig or
Rigpa.
awareness, Sem mind. So in that case, if you say Changcha Sem, Changchu Sempa. Sempa. Right?
Sem, yeah.
Then
Sem is mind,
and Rigpa is awareness.
Awareness. Yeah.
So according to this distinction, then maybe Changchu Sempa, then compassion is not awareness. It's Sem.
It's Sem, yeah. Sem itself is awareness, yes.
So according to your view, then Rig and Sem
No,
are the same.
I think you hear the Dzogchen
That's
teaching.
Dzogchen definitions.
Yes. That's the very different. That's the very different Rigpa. Rigpa subject through the Dzogchen is very high. It's very high. Now my Rigpa is awareness. Rigpa is pervasive for all consciousness.
So then Rigpa is just, how do you say, Vijnana in Tibetan, Geshe. It is consciousness.
It's conscious, yeah, it's conscious.
Awareness is consciousness.
Yes. All consciousness has a quality of the awareness. All consciousness has a quality of clarities.
So does all awareness have the quality of consciousness then?
Pardon?
Does all awareness have the quality of consciousness?
Yes.
So they're the same thing.
It's it's same meaning.
Same meaning.
Yeah, same meaning.
So
Yes.
are you talking about?
It's synonym, like almost like synonym. Yes. Almost synonym. Yeah. But in Dzogchen side, and when they
Higher level.
teaching of Rigpa is very, very high. It's like a highest yoga tantra practice. If we that chungdur digba ina giluk cholarwa and giluk lam diba dzogchen ki dzogrim ki dewal keje da ani da nyingma ki dzogchen nang Rigpa se di ka geja res Rigpa said.
This is the combinations actually.
Combination, no?
Combinations of Garit Garing in Tibet. Garit Garit Tibet.
Zojing Rigpa says, or Zojing Rigpa said, Gilu Nal teaching Nal Kishi, and Zogrim say Kijores.
Oh, there's different levels of the different levels and stages in the Gelug traditions. And then that combination
Complete stage.
This is a complete stage. And
Generate highest yoga tantra is two types: generate stage and complete stage. Complete stage is much higher than generate stage, and complete stage has a many level, something like clear light practice, and that point is equal to the Dzogchen's Rigpa. Is the very similar that way. Is compared to with the complete stage of the practice, clear light practice, and that Dzogchen's Rigpa teaching is very similar that way. You know, very high, still high, but each consciousness has pervasive the Rigpa, what Dzogchen talking about Rigpa too. That is a very high level of the Rigpa awareness. I think we should know Dzogchen practice of Rigpa and general talking of Rigpa. You know, both quality is pervasive for all consciousness, all consciousness, pervasive,
Then can Rigpa have an object? Does Rigpa have an object?
Yes. Rigpa itself has object. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Does it have to have an object?
Ultimate way, Rigpa itself has only emptiness. Rigpa itself has object only the emptiness. When doing meditation of emptiness, itself has nothing. Nothing means not like nothing, a house, empty house like that. Nothing of ultimate way, but conventionally way, it has object. Yes.
What is Rigpa?
Rigpa is awareness. Awareness. It has a gross level of Rigpa, subtle, more subtle of Rigpa. Rigpa has a lot of different types of the stage. Rigpa itself has. Basic Rigpa, basic level of Rigpas, and meditation stage of the Rigpas, and then stage of the achievement, or something final stage, Buddha stage. There's kind of Rigpa, many different kind. We can now. I like to say Rigpa and clarity and Rigpa awareness, two kind of quality is pervasive for all kind of Rigpa. Even consciousness of eye, consciousness of ear, consciousness of nose, taste, and what is called consciousness of touch. Yes. Then second, fifth, sixth consciousness of mind. It has many different types also. Now go more deeper. Then is basic level of mind, meditation stage or level of mind, and final result of the mind, like that. We call Shi Lam De Sum. Tibetan we call Shi Lam De Sum. Basic path and final result. Result. That Rigpa can go all level. But Dzogchen types of the Rigpa is Rigpa of killer light path. It's very high. It's very high. Yeah. But Dzogchen type of the Rigpa is also pervasive for all consciousness too. Yeah. Nut has a oil inside. Nut has a pervasive of oil. Yeah. But we don't see the oil inside. Yeah. But it has inside oil like that. Tiltrud numkyap. If sesame seeds has a oil, yeah, itself has oil, but we don't see it. It has oil, yeah, like that. All consciousness pervasive by the awareness mind, quality of awareness mind, yeah, consciousness, yeah. It's okay? You understand? Yeah.
Delicious.
In the nut is oil like Buddha nature, just like the person who had compassion for the animal may not be aware of his or her Buddha nature, and only the compassion can be felt. Is that an analogy? Is that a
Awareness?
You said the nut has oil, but we can't see it.
See it. Yeah, it pervades.
It pervades. Okay.
Of oil, yes. It seems like Buddha nature.
It seems like, so if the person has compassion,
Yes.
they may not see their Buddha nature,
They
just
can,
like the oil can't be seen. Is that a parallel idea?
Compassion, who has a compassion person, those person is two types. They can see the Buddha nature, some person.
I see.
Some person they don't see the Buddha nature,
I see.
which is not understanding of emptiness. People can be has compassion. People who don't know the emptiness,
Right.
but some people has a compassion, very deep compassion. Those people cannot see the Buddha nature because they're blocked by the emptiness. They don't understanding of emptiness.
I see.
People who understanding the Buddha nature,
Yes.
they are understanding the emptiness. Person who have that person has a Buddha nature sometime, yeah. Then that compassionate guy person see the Buddha nature.
Now, the person you
Two
said who
types.
had compassion for the animal, did they
Yeah.
understand emptiness?
Two types.
Two types of
Two
emptiness.
types. No, two types. There are some person they can
I
they
see.
understanding emptiness. That person understanding Buddha nature. Some person they don't know emptiness. That compassion person he don't see the Buddha nature.
Thank you.
Yes. That is one. Now
That's okay.
another.
I've been meaning to ask about how we get from awareness of the present moment to awareness of the future. Because when I meditate, I'll be in the present until I space out, especially if nothing moves. If I'm watching my breath and it doesn't really do anything different, I don't know if I'm aware or not. And it can be difficult for me to meditate. So I'm just wondering how we get from one moment to the other with our awareness, or if that's a little difficult to answer from that angle.
Yes, very difficult answer. Yes, that's the most important topic. Yes. Itself, we have to meditate. If we want to know how to awareness itself, we have to meditation of consciousness. If we don't meditate on consciousness, I don't think we understanding the awareness, pervasive awareness, quality of awareness is pervasive for all consciousness. That's why we need meditation. Without meditation, I think very difficult to understand. Yes. It's like very similar. Emptiness and awareness of the mind is very similar to meditation. Yes. Now, yeah.
So I just want to try and sum up some of what you were just talking about, to go back to that example that you gave about the person and the dog. Is what we're saying, that there's a person who sees a dog that's suffering. He feels compassion for that dog. So that person, the nature, the Rigpa nature of that compassion is clarity.
Clarity, yes.
Then you were asking if the compassion itself was awareness.
Compassion itself is awareness.
Was the compassion awareness?
Yes.
And we started talking about how also the suffering of the dog.
Yes.
Was the suffering since that was sort of sitting over awareness, that suffering.
Yes.
Is the suffering awareness? You were asking that, and then you were saying that was like a big subject of debate.
Yes.
Is the suffering also awareness?
Yes.
So my
suffering itself is awareness, clarity. Yeah.
So there's a dual nature to both, to the suffering and to the.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to know both has a two quality of the consciousness, both sides. Yes.
There's the pure side.
Yeah.
And
object side
side.
is dog. Subject side is compassionate person.
And then the Rigpa that underlies all of it.
Yes. Rigpa is both has a Rigpa. Yes. Also, I want to explain. I want to introduce seven types of the mind, consciousness. Right? Seven
Center
types.
knowledge,
7 types of consciousness.
consciousness.
Tal kira lai ba 7 types. First is lokshe. Lokshe galak.
The wrong knowledge. The first one is wrong knowledge.
Wrong consciousness.
Wrong consciousness.
Wrong consciousness. The consciousness general degree. Wrong consciousness. Second the karido. Musumre.
Tezumre.
Tezumre.
Dil tang tezumro. Tezumro.
Tezumre. Tezumina tezum.
The second one is doubt.
Doubt. Wrong consciousness, doubt consciousness. Ani the yijurbe. Yiju.
So the third one is assumptions. Assume without enough reasons.
It's not exact
Assumptions.
understanding, but it's like judge and something sometimes is happened there, like that. You know, yeah. My inside of my glass has a water. We don't know water or yes or no. We don't. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But we think that assume. You know, assume or consciousness of assume. Right? That got
And the fourth one is uncertain appearance.
Uncertain, right? Then you sum yorba.
Shepa. And then the fifth one is perception.
Right. Direct consciousness. Direct consciousness. Musum dire. Right. Then sixth one is jebal kara.
It's inference. Inference. Something is conclude on basis of evidence.
Hidden consciousness of knowing of hidden object. Hidden object. This is quite tough. Yeah. That dumbadi gardu Geshe gardu.
Yeah.
Geshe.
That the seventh one is subsequent cognitions. Subsequent cognitions are generalized.
Yeah. That then do nane sum tok bare. Sum yu tok bare.
So out of those seven, three of them is conceptualized.
You tok bare.
The subjective is understandable, conceptualized.
Consciousness of understanding consciousness. Yeah. Four of them is no. You matok bare lores.
Four of them is non-conceptualized.
Yeah. It's not understanding object.
Yeah, without any idea.
First four is no understanding object. The last three is for understanding object.
So these seven are very important.
Yes.
If it doesn't understand the object.
Yeah. You have big loud sound.
If these four types of consciousness.
Yeah.
If the four types of consciousness don't understand the object,
Yeah.
then are they conscious of the object and then they don't produce understanding, like they produce misunderstanding of the object?
Yes. First one. Yes. First one is produce misunderstanding. It's wrong consciousness of wrong object.
Wrong knowledge, wrong object. The first one.
First one.
Yeah. Then the other ones just don't produce any kind of understanding,
neutral.
doubt or uncertainty, something like that.
Yeah, the consciousness like assumptions and the uncertain appearance are neutral.
That's neutral. Yeah. Wrong consciousness do.
Wrong consciousness.
Wrong view consciousness or wrong consciousness. This is produced itself is more negative way.
Rope or snake.
Right. Rope of snake. Yes.
So,
Yes.
wrong consciousness, it seems like it's both conceptual and non-conceptual, or does it not fall into either
Both.
of those categories?
Wrong consciousness has conceptual thought,
Yeah.
or no wrong consciousness, non-conceptual thought, wrong consciousness.
Oh, so we're
Yes.
dividing all
Both.
of
Yes.
them, okay. I
Yes.
thought we were dividing four into one and three into the other, of the seven consciousness.
First one, wrong consciousness has two types.
Yeah.
Conceptual thought, wrong consciousness, and non-conceptual thought, wrong consciousness.
Okay, I misheard you then before. My bad.
Yes. Yeah. This one. Yeah. But when threat stayed in some corner in the dark place, we thought a snake is there. Yeah. Then grasping of snake, that thought of the grasping of snake there is wrong consciousness, because there has not snake there. Yeah, just thread.
There is a rope, a black rope.
Yeah.
What's the difference between doubt and uncertainty?
Yes. Doubt is a conceptual thought. Uncertainty is not non-conceptual thought. Yes. uncertainty consciousness has not related with the conceptual thought. Doubt itself is conceptual thought. And 7 of them we have to know. We distinguish 2 types: conceptual thought, non-conceptual thought. It's very complicated part. Conceptual, which is conceptual thought and which is non-conceptual thought.
So if you see something like a straight thing in the distance and then you say it's the person or maybe just a stick or something, a post,
Yeah.
that's doubt or that's uncertain.
Doubt is like is not sure, but it has object.
It sounds like
Yeah.
if you're thinking about whether or not it's a person or a rock, it's conceptual, but the blurriness of what you see itself, where you can't just make out its form, plain and simple, is the non-conceptual.
What's an example of that?
So if I see, some tower in the distance, but my eyes are really blurry, I might think it's just a person right in front of me, but if I'm like consciously thinking of what it is, and I'm assigning person to it, or building to it, that's the conceptual side of it.
So I guess I don't quite understand uncertainty without some kind of conception.
Like that, when we look at the color, white color, look at, mind think of the something another object. We see it, the white color we appear the white color in our eyes, but I consciousness is not go right way. I consciousness itself is uncertain. Uncertain way. Because my mind think another object. That's why the conscious is bothering. The eye consciousness is not understanding of the white color.
Kind of uncertain
But
appearance.
is appear, but is not understanding. Eye consciousness itself it has appearing a white color, but itself is not understanding.
Not sure.
Because it's bothering through my thought. My thought think another object.
Then it has conception. If it's bothered disturbed by another thought, then there is conception.
It is not conceptual. Eye consciousness is not conceptual. But
another thought blocks it.
yes, it's blocked. Yeah, blocked. Yeah. Eye consciousness is not conceptual thought. Also ear, when it's good sing music or sing, sometimes our mind go another things that we don't see, right? Sing song and music.
You're driving and talking on your cell
Yes.
phone, and then you don't see person.
Yeah, we see it, but it's not like recognized. It's conscious itself is not becoming cognized. Yeah, because it's some thought is bothering to understanding that. That called condition, immediate condition. Immediate condition. I as an immediate condition is a thought. Itself is not going on that object. Itself is go to another object. That way, immediate condition of the eyes is a thought of this, thinking of another thought, another object. Yeah, thought of the another object. That the conceptual thought is immediate of condition of the eyes. eyes. That's why eye itself is not understanding of the white color or black color or yellow color or blue color, any kind of color, yeah?
When you have visualization, what kind of consciousness is that?
It's thought, it's conceptual thought. It's very important. Conceptual thought. When we visualize Buddhas, when we visualize Pure Land, when we visualize medicine Buddhas, unshakable Buddhas, or Buddha Shakyamunis, or any kind of deities, this thought is conceptual thought. Through that conceptual thought, we use the visualize. All light pervades for all universe. All nectars fill up the all universe, like that, That's the visualize. Visualize thought is conceptual thought. Now we are debating. All consciousness, it has to go in 7 types of consciousness. Now visualize of the lightning or light. Visualize of light of pervasive for all world, all over the world. Visualize that the consciousness. It is conceptual thought. That is which of the seven type of the which is wrong consciousness or visual karsa. Visual.
Wrong consciousness or the assumptions without enough evidence. Assumption consciousness.
Assumptions consciousness or doubt consciousness. What is?
You're saying when everybody collectively
think,
sees the sunlight?
Visualization or light fill up the whole universe. We can visualize, yeah?
When we visualize that or when we see it?
When visualize thought of the visualizing.
Okay.
It's conceptual, but which was one of the 7? Which
one of the 7 consciousness it is?
Is it conceptual consciousness one of the consciousness?
No.
Wait, so you said it has to be just one of the 7?
Yeah,
it seems like you got both assumption and doubt.
Wrong.
There.
Doubt?
Both. If you're going to visualize it, you need to assume that you're setting a barrier or drawing the line. It's just in your mind. Otherwise, you're going to go out of the visualization believing that the light is actually there. So you always have to have that doubt there. Sorry, I needed to keep this close to my mouth.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the doubt, you're going to make it wrong consciousness.
Wrong consciousness. How that go wrong consciousness?
Is there blinding light filling the universe? In a sense, light is always there, but then we don't really need to.
Wrong consciousness, something like thread, ropes. We grasping through. Snake is there, yeah? Grasping of snake on the rope.
Sure.
That is the wrong consciousness. Like that, the visualized thought is like that one?
No, it's a little different.
How different is that?
Well, it's different in that you're actually, no, it isn't that different. You're assigning something to existence that isn't necessary, or conventional reality
because,
that isn't there.
Visualize of lightning of all universal is we do voluntarily visualize, yeah?
Voluntarily, yes, but that requires you to.
It's not like pushing by the something misunderstanding thought, yeah?
That's why you
it's
need.
Not motivate through that way, yeah? Snake of the grasping of snake on the thread, ropes, is like something immediate condition. Is like through.
Oh yeah,
something wrong.
Kind of feelings.
Wrong
Yeah, you
wrong
have.
thought, yeah?
Yeah, it is a wrong.
Different, yeah?
It is a little different,
Yeah.
but that's
then
why.
how come that lightning fill up the all universal thought is wrong view?
It's not.
Wrong consciousness.
It's not if you have doubt, because you know it's just coming from your mind.
It's coming from mind, yes.
Yes.
Of course.
You don't. If you're.
There are not lightning fill up the universal, not exist.
Yeah.
But
not,
we visualize it, yeah?
No.
It's perception.
Yeah, there's no misperception in the visualization.
It's not misperception, yeah. It's good, it's good. It's fill up the light or visualizing of fill up the lightning of all universal. It is good. We need to light all universal, yeah. We don't need black hole. Yeah. Yes.
But how do we prevent misperception without doubt?
Doubt. It is doubt.
How do we prevent misperception without doubt?
How
doubt
come?
seems to save us from our misperceptions.
Doubt has no doubt.
Doubt has no doubt.
Yeah. Doubt has no doubt. Yes.
So we're certain that we're.
It is no doubt.
Okay.
It
Elaborate,
is
please.
not doubt of doubt.
Okay, we're going down a rabbit hole here.
Yeah. Visual karsa. Unconsciousness.
Assumptions.
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 Assumptions, yeah.
Yeah.
Assumptions.
Many scholars saying that visualizing thought is assumption thought. Assumption.
Assumption.
Assumption consciousness. Many scholars saying that, but still there are big arguing.
They are what?
Many scholars saying that the visualizing thought is not part of the not of these 7 types of the consciousness, but is consciousness. Yeah. Now we have to choose what it has to be. All consciousness is part of the 7.
Can you repeat the 7?
7, please repeat. Wrong.
The first one is wrong knowledge or wrong consciousness.
Wrong consciousness.
Doubt. Assumptions or without enough reasons. Then uncertain appearance.
Uncertain consciousness.
Uncertain consciousness
Appearing, yeah.
appearance.
It's appearing, but it's not certain.
And inference. Then perceptions. Then subsequent cognitions.
So wait, well, inference, what was the one after
The
that?
Jabat karsa Jabat.
Inference.
Inference.
And then
Direct
perceptions.
perception, yes.
Direct.
Consciousness.
Right, there's one missing that
And then the perceptions and subsequent cognitions, the 7th ones.
subsequent cognition.
Yeah, subsequent cognitions.
That's like inference then? Subsequent? You said inference. I don't remember if you mentioned it there or not.
Inference based on evidence. The conclusions made on based of evidence.
Okay, is that a little different from subsequent consciousness, or?
Yes.
So then there's inference. You have an inference, like there's you don't see the fire, but you see smoke, so you know that's a typical example. So you know there's fire there because of smoke. But then a subsequent moment, what did you say?
Cognition.
Subsequent cognition, does that mean you, like for instance, if you see something moving, you see it one moment, then subsequent cognition would be where it's next second or what?
Yes, continuum way.
Continuum.
Okay.
When the cup is on the table, when we see the first time by the eyes, yeah, then first time is the direct perception, cognition. Second time is the direct perception consciousness, but it has first time and second times. Second times, when second moment of the consciousness is also going like that, continue of the consciousness, continue of the object. They go like that, First object and first consciousness, second object and second consciousness, third, fourth, fifth, then extra, like that, go like that, object and conscious.
So then when you visualize...
Then after the first, then four consciousness is Geshe.
Subsequent cognition.
Second, from the second, then is we call subsequent consciousness.
So the first moment, the object or whatever it is causes the...
First moment of the consciousness is valid cognition.
Yes.
Second is not valid cognition, but is cognized. But is consciousness, is recognized consciousness. It's not a cognition, valid cognition. You understand?
Right, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Geshe. This is very difficult. I'm not quite clear on, if you will, on the difference between doubt and uncertainty. When I think of doubt of one's abilities or doubt of whether I exist. I mean, sometimes doubt is healthy. You're not sure if what someone is saying is correct. You think about it, or you get an answer to a problem, a math problem. You're uncertain, and you try it again. You investigate further. I'm saying too much.
Yes. Yeah. Is when doubt itself is conceptual thought.
Uncertain appearance.
Uncertain appearing consciousness is like direct consciousness. We call Muslim direct perception. Direct perception. It's like sense consciousness. Uncertain consciousness, it can be sense consciousness. But sense consciousness is never part of the doubt. It can be condition of the immediate condition to the doubt. It can. It's very possible. It's uncertain appearing. It can be condition of direct condition of the doubt, but it is not the doubt.
Would you mind saying that once more?
Uncertain appearing consciousness. It is not the doubt, but it can be immediate condition of the doubt.
Immediate condition of the doubt.
Immediate condition of the doubt.
So you can immediately cognize that you have doubt, and that doubt is uncertainty based on sense consciousness.
Yes. Not necessarily. Sometimes, yes.
Would you mind giving an example?
When our mind go to our mind thought of another object, then see some pillar, look at pillar, but pillar is appearing to our eyes. We don't. I itself is not understanding of pillar. Then mind is still thought is still thinking of another object. Then that thought, second moment of the thought can change for another doubt. Then I consciousness can be immediate condition for the second moment of the thought. You lost?
Eye consciousness can be.
It's very possible. Yeah.
It can be what? I'll try.
Eye consciousness is not a doubt, but it can be immediate condition for the next moment of the thought of the doubt.
Could I just go to
Our doubt, our mind, our conceptual thought can be changed very momentarily. Yeah. Think of the another object, maybe understanding or no, maybe yes understanding, sometimes no understanding, then like go change like that, change. Sometimes they turn in doubt.
That's doubt.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes it is doubt. Doubt is continue, go to continue. Yeah?
It's a continuum, but it can vary.
Yes. First is no doubt, second is possible to doubt.
Okay.
Yeah? Then second moment of the thought, conceptual thought, it has immediate condition.
Immediate cognition.
Condition is eye consciousness of the pillar.
Well, I have to think about that.
Yeah, eye consciousness of pillar is uncertain apparent consciousness. It itself is no doubt, but itself is also not a condition of the first moment of the condition thought, but is immediate condition of the second moment of the thought, doubt.
So if you recognizing that you didn't see the pillar, but rather you went to something else,
Yeah.
then that's.
Yeah, it can be go anyway. Yes.
Well, could I just ask, how does doubt of one's abilities come into this?
Doubt.
Doubt of one's. I can't do that, when
Yes.
really you can.
Doubt is if sound is permanent or no permanent, impermanent. Go like both way. Doubt go. Doubt thought of the doubt is go like both way. But its sound is 100% sure. Sound is impermanent. It's not a part of the tiny of the permanent. Yeah. Sound
is impermanent.
Sound is 100% impermanent.
Yes,
Space is 100% permanent. Yeah.
I see.
But thought of the doubt go just like that object is go like two-way, permanent and impermanent.
Doubt can be.
Doubt can make that two object, but it's not impossible to becoming two object there. Yeah? Sound is always sound is impermanent. But thought of the doubt itself, they make sound is something like 50% of permanent, 50% of impermanent. This also good, 50%. If doubt go like that, always quite good. But most was 90% of the sound is 90% of the sound is the permanent. Only 1% of the sound is impermanent. That kind of also doubt is very bad things. Almost that kind of thought, doubt is almost like the wrong view, wrong consciousness.
So if you think that sound is 90%, I'm just going to make sure I understand. If you think that 90% of the time or 90% of sound is impermanent, rather than 50% or then that is
more
almost
worse.
wrong consciousness.
Almost wrong consciousness, yeah. First wrong consciousness is 100% time or sound or forms is 100% impermanent, but our thought, wrong thought is think 100% of the object. That is the wrong consciousness. Yeah? Then doubt they come second. Maybe that doubt they come second, maybe 90% of permanent, 1% is just not sure, something like that. Even 1% that has also thinks 90%. But they go very little part of the impermanent thing. Thought that things permanent side. Yeah? Then go less and less. Go less, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. Still that is almost like wrong consciousness. But that change, very little by little, change to move on right view. Like that, go like tiny, little bit tiny. Think of reason, think of maybe example, think of history, think of many things. They help to us go like little by little. And then when we understanding 100% sure sound is impermanent, yeah, 100% sure, then that the thought, first time thought is not realizing, but thought is come there that way, 100% is impermanent. Okay. Still not yet understanding, but thought is almost changed, is much changed, much better than before. No wrong consciousness, no doubt, but still way to understanding. It's time, a lot of time to wait. Yes, understanding, but its thought itself is right. It's called yichu. What is called?
Assumptions.
Assumption. Okay, sound or time is now 100% impermanent. First time come there. That thought is not understanding, but thought is right thought. They're called assumption consciousness. Then go more farther, then consciousness itself is more stronger and stronger. First time realizing of the impermanent. That's the called jepak.
Inference. Inference.
Inference. Right?
Yeah, inference.
Inference.
Inference. Yeah.
Inference. Yeah. That's the first time understanding of the impermanent thought. Then second moment of that thought is called Geshe.
Then subsequent cognitions.
Subsequent quiet. Then they go to more meditation. Then that consciousness on the impermanent, going more go like that. Then do another that type of the yogi direct perception. Then we are real Sangha. Arya being in there. Arya being, yes. And when we knowing direct of the impermanent, direct. Should we stop there? Is okay? Yeah? If you like, I can make this sometime soon. This class, lots of things left there, something. What do you think? You like? You want to go more this class? You like that?
Yeah.
Then we can go more times. Yeah. Yes. This good? Then I talk with the guardians. We can make sometime soon. You can check the web sometime. Yeah. I can. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. Yeah. Should we stop here now? Yeah. Now I do dedicate final teaching. Kari rawe korwe shingang su pendang dewa malu jungwe ne shere sewa tenze gyazo yi shabe sede padu de yuro chi chanju semjo rinpo chi maje vanam genju chi kewa nyamba mewara yang kone kondo bewara sho donye tawa rinpo chi maje vanam genju Kewa nyamba mewara yang kone kondo bewara sho kewa di kewa gu sunam yishi tsosa di sunam yishi lechungwe tamba kunyi tobara sho jambe bawo jidara kemba tang kondo sambo deya de shende deda kunyi jesu talo kewa deda tamje ramdo Son shibe gewa tamche ji moha kala chodo ngaba de tashi gewe zawa digun jan sambo cheche rabdo ngaba rai ki mejo seche gewe chenla dan tenche luwa mebe denpa tan dage lasam dage dodo ge mebe dungun dele nyon lu isho. Thank you.
This video was brought to you in part through the generous support of Tibet House US membership community and viewers like you. To learn more about the benefits of Tibet House membership, please visit tibethouse.us. Thanks for watching. Tashi Delek.